clock it is running, you'll pay for your crimes. Heavenly choirs descend into screams. Luminous fires burn throughout your dreams. Luminous, luminous, ruinous, ruinous, elegant, elegant, malevolent, malevolent, luminous, luminous, ruinous, ruinous, elegant, elegant, malevolent. Divine and dreadful, his gaze strikes the land. The sun's cruel embrace like a merciless brand. His decree is final, all mankind is damned. Within his grasp all shall crumble to sand. Luminous, luminous, ruinous, ruinous, elegant, elegant, malevolent, malevolent, luminous, luminous, ruinous, ruinous, elegant, elegant, malevolent. Heaven lies sundered in ruins and ash. The angels lie slaughtered, all felled by his wrath. Your souls all must wander, deprived of your dreams, till hell rise to take you, all due to his schemes. Luminous, ruinous, elegant, malevolent, luminous, ruinous, elegant, malevolent. For now is the dawning, for now is his time. Your clock it is running, you'll pay for your crimes. Heavenly choirs descend into screams. Luminous fires burn throughout your dreams. Luminous, luminous, ruinous, ruinous, elegant, elegant.
Hello, everyone! As surely as the sun shall rise, so breaks the day. How we doing tonight? Or this morning? It's middle of the day for me, so how we doing this afternoon? Hope we're doing good. It's just about time to get into more Locomotion content. Yay. Are we excited? Because I am excited, chat. I thought we were doing Grand Chasm. Quests. We're not doing Grand Chasm? I thought Grand Chasm came afterwards. Let's try... What's this area? Plaza of Conquests? Okay, I guess we're doing the Plaza of Conquests. Pardon my cough.
You want a portal stone, really?
Yes, I do.
Yes, I am the stone keeper. You know what that means? It means I'm responsible for keeping the portal stones out of the hands of our enemies. You might have recommendations from all manner of dignitaries, but mere words are not enough to convince me. I'll need more to go on before I give you a portal stone.
Okay.
We
what
have
do you
a
need?
long and distinguished history here in Dragonspire, and can't let any riffraff get access to our academy. You must demonstrate your worthiness.
Okay, what do I need
Go,
to do?
speak with Xana Fireflower elsewhere in the Plaza of Conquests. If she gives you a recommendation, we'll speak more.
Zana Fireflower. It's just over here, I guess. Hello.
Stand up straight, soldier. You need a recommendation? I reserve the right to hand that out, soldier, until... Now listen up, and listen well, soldier. I led our forces from my tower, but now foul beasts have overtaken our base.
Have they now?
They're led by Sisyphon, as foul and powerful a creature as you've ever faced. Do you hear me?
I do. You're kind of
I
loud.
will not rest until the army's threat has passed, in this and every world. Now go and secure that perimeter, and you will have your recommendation. Do you understand me, soldier?
Yes, I understand you. Defeat... Is this not your tower here? No, of course the tower you're standing at isn't your tower. It's, of course, an entirely different tower. Because that's just how we do things in Dragonspire. Let's go defeat Sisyphon in the Plaza of Conquests. Well, it's only got one floor, looks like. We should be. At least from the exterior, it looks like it only has one floor. We'll see how many levels we have to go through once we get inside.
What's this?
Oh, yeah, just
Did
one.
someone order room service? This one looks tasty.
Do I now? Well, you'll find you're chomping on steel soon enough. Okay, then. Steel Pip from Sisyphon. Stun blocks. Impressive. And by impressive, I mean wholly unimpressive. My Pip now. That I use to summon the Locomotion. An ice trap. And a fire trap. Boy, aren't you special. Steel Pip from Sisyphon again. Ice spell. Ice shield. Okay. My Pip. Are you cast? Black Mantle on the right guy, too. Conductor's Whistle. You're dragon blading yourself, so let's hit you with that balance blade. Ooh, evil snowman. Doubt it's gonna do very much. Didn't even see the damage number pop up. And you fizzle. I love to see it when enemies fizzle. Balance blade. Dragon Blade. Buff minion. He's casting his Mass Feint, which for some reason doesn't stack with normal Feint. I'm not seeing any number pop-ups on him, which is weird. The leprechaun. Should take him out. Yeah, I'm not seeing any number pop-ups. That's weird. Fantastic. Goal complete. Defeat Sisyphon. New goal. Talk to Zanya Fireflower. Give me that helpless. Thank you. Hello, Zanya Fireflower.
Now, that's fine work, soldier. Here's your recommendation. You've earned it. You served your country well. Dismissed.
Xana hands you a letter of recommendation.
Why,
You
thank
served your unit well, soldier. Now hustle over to the Stonekeeper and report for duty there. Step lively.
I sure will. Hello, Laszlo.
I'm impressed by your resourcefulness. Before too long, I'll be the one saluting you.
If you say so.
The general's recommendation is not enough to get you what you're after, not by far. I want to see a second recommendation, and not one you can get with the wave of your wand. Go, speak with Helena Warhawk. She is our historian laureate, the greatest historian of Dragonspire. You'll find her within the Tower of War.
Okay. Oh, just teleport right to you. Oh, she's in the instance, is she? Hello.
I don't think anyone's interrupted my studies in years. So you want to learn about Dragonspire, do you?
Yes.
Knowledge does not come easy, especially in time of war. This is the Tower of War, a place where we store our knowledge of the principles of war to help you in battle.
Okay.
Go down the stairs behind me. Read the stories found on the bottom floor, and those should serve as the foundation for all the rest of our knowledge. Return to me when you have grasped those foundations of our war lore.
Of course, it's a series of fights. Well, they're identical, so I don't think it much matters which one I steal Pip from. summon. Steel Pip from that one again. It's Conductor's Whistle. You're Dragon Blading yourself, so I am going to Balance Blade you. Dragon Blade again. I guess Blade Storm. Okay, there we go. That's the last feint. Buff minion. And we buff minion again. This should easily kill, but just to be certain. Fantastic. You know, they say we're going down, but this sure feels like going up. Can I skirt around you? No, I can't. The Burning Hate is an elite, but the Irate Banshee has more health. Got a Steel Pip from the Banshee. I didn't draw the right spell. I guess Steel Pip from the Banshee again. summon. Immediately after the summon. Oh, conductor's whistle. You're donating power, so I should have time to Blade Storm. Especially since you have 2 normal pips. Okay, he's blading himself, so I'm going to balance blade. He's gonna dragon blade. Oh, immediate hit without... is what it is, I guess. Hit them with that buff minion. Should kill. We should be fine. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We're gold. Yo, pip floor. Or not pip floor, wisp floor. Fantastic, love to see it. Silver servants, huh? They're both rank 7 elites. They're both balanced, but they... we should be fine. Steel pit. Summon. You like weaknessing me, huh? Steel pip from the 1 of 3 pips. Maiden itself. Shield. Won't save you in this particular instance, but clever. Gained a pip. Conductor's whistle. Okay, you're donating power to yourself. I'm gonna Blade Storm. Blade Storm may be risky, but nice fizzle. Love to see it. Okay, yeah. Shouldn't have Blade Stormed. Should have done the other blade. Should have balanced blade. Let's drop the other buff minion. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, yeah, we're fine. We're golden. Literally was worrying about nothing. Okay, next fight. Probably ain't gonna need feint. Gonna Steel Pip. Summon. Steel Pip from the one with 3 pips. Okay, then. Buff minion. Conductor's Whistle. Law. Brain just completely forgot what I was doing there for a moment, everyone. So sorry. So sorry. Okay, you're dragon blading, so I'm gonna balance blade. I'm gonna buff minion, I don't trust that he's... Yeah, especially if that power pippin is real. I guess I do have a turn to Bladestorm. Never mind. And buff minion. I'm glad that wasn't a death spell. Yeah, these guys are absolutely annihilated. How much damage is that? 72? That's ridiculous. 7,200. Is that the final fight in this dungeon? Yay! Fantastic.
King Monet united Dragonspire by moonlight, when Gavarina's flames inspired the most awe.
Cool.
Dragonspire's power comes from the fire tree at its center. Thus, the center has the strongest defenses.
The fire tree?
Lion challenged the council in broad daylight. The greatest treachery occurs when the sun shines.
Oh.
The Council of Wizards, Warriors, and King was first formed under the light of the moon to avoid spying eyes.
Okay.
For flames to inspire awe, it is best to attack when this shines. Dragonspire's power and defenses center around this. Betrayal can happen at any time, even when this shines. When you need to avoid spying eyes, try to meet when this shines. The best war is won before the first spell is cast.
Okay then. Just seemed like a bunch of gibberish. A lot of sun bad, moon good. Hello.
Impressive. You've learned our ways better than any outsider ever has.
Have
I
I?
can rest easy knowing that our wisdom lives on in you. Tell the Stonekeeper you have my recommendation.
Do I?
Helena hands you a letter of recommendation.
You're finished here. I'm more than satisfied with your efforts. If only my former students had shown such vigor in their studies. You should return to the Stonekeeper. I'm certain he's got more for you.
Yeah, I hope not. But he probably does. Okay, grab that wisp. Wait, is this just hovering above the ground? Look at that. That's my post for today. That's it there. Wait, no. No, we are... taking that picture. We're posting that to the socials. Okay. That's posted. Alright, we need to use the hovering teleport stone. Are these ones hovering? No, these ones aren't hovering.
Yet again, you win over one of my colleagues. If Dragonspire Academy had a dozen students like you, this place would not lay in ruins.
Would it? I think it might still. I don't think... You know what?
These statues represent Dragonspire's greatest foes. Like a whetstone to a blade, they sharpened the skills of the warriors of Dragonspire. We honor them with combat. You must first defeat the Grand Champion of Rydal the Indomitable. He conquered the Duchy of Sebastian and forced the Duke into rebellion. Rydal's champion made it possible. You're no match for him yet, though. You need to learn his way of combat, and for that, you need to go speak to Mavra Flamewing.
Okay, Mavra Flamewing. Closest, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Same distance either way. Hello, Mavra Flamewing.
So, you've come to learn the greatest of arts, the art of war.
I suppose.
You don't look very impressive, but I'm hoping that you've got some hidden reserve of strength. I'm the master of defense here in Dragonspire. I teach the means of protection. A shield is just as much a weapon as the sword. You need to think of defensive magic as another form of attack, aimed at your foe's attack. You can't rely at all on one kind of defense. A cunning enemy will switch attacks to overcome your protection. You must be quick to change tactics based on what is happening in the battle. Think of it as a game of battle bow. Your shield must always be moving to reflect back the attack. I could spend years teaching you about defense, but time is short. If you haven't grasped the basics, you're hopeless. Meet me in my tower, and we'll see what you picked up.
Cool.
Don't get cocky, young wizard. You've learned the art of the attack, but what happens when you cannot land an attack on your opponent? Defense is the key to survival. Defend yourself.
Okay. I'm gonna steel pip. Let's summon. A lot of spirit shields. As long as they don't tower shield, they should be fine. Steel tip from Mavra again. Okay, it's not open boss, we can handle that. Archer's Whistle. Well, I get you're trying to teach me defense is key. I personally believe in an overwhelming offense. Though defense is good too. Casted. Heckhound. Neat. A lot of things know Heckhound in Dragon's Fire for some reason. Wish I had a shield clear spell that did something interesting. Buffinian. Let's see, 20, 25, 35, 40, 40, 70. As I said, overwhelming offense. Mavra Flamewing is defeated.
I'm impressed. You've got an instinct for saving your own hide. That's a good thing. Surviving a battle is the most important part.
The polygons of her race sword. Back to Laszlo's Starblade.
Master of Defense is a harsh taskmaster, but if you're here now, it means you learned something. Good. You're not finished yet, though.
Am I not?
Even the strongest warrior cannot squeeze blood from a stone, but a student who is wise can get knowledge from a statue. This statue is one of our greatest enemies, Garrock Shaleheart. He and his army of Earth Elementals fought our armies to a standstill on the plain of Shattered Shields, and for that we honor him among our own. You must summon and defeat Garrock's greatest champion in combat to show that you're capable of upholding the proud military tradition of Dragonspire. Go to the crystal stand and place this crystal upon it. Concentrate for a moment. The spirit stored within it will then manifest in physical form.
Fantastic. Defeat Earth Elemental. Don't think I'll need faint, so drop that. Steel Pit. This Earth Elemental has a lot of health, actually. We might have a bit of trouble here, chat. Conductor's whistle. He's gonna bring power to himself. You know what, sure, Blade Storm. Okay. Balance Blade. Buff minion. Hey, could you not chat right outside my room? Yeah, we took it. We win these. Talk to Laszlo Starblade again.
Excellent. He was among Garrock's greatest warriors. I fought him to a standstill on the battlefield, and now you put him in his place. Though we of Dragonspire are proud, we are not foolish. Though we prefer open and direct fights, we are not ignorant that our enemies will use magical traps to defeat us. So now, a part of the course of studies here is to learn the ways of traps. You must learn these lessons well in order to face Dronic, the Shrouded Wizard.
Okay. Okay,
So
then.
you've come to learn the methods of strategic warfare. Fighting with the brain and not just your wand. I'm the master of strategy here in Dragonspire, and it's my duty to see that our students are fully versed with the means of using traps effectively in combat. Each spell you cast could be your last, so you should make them as effective as you can. A trap makes your foe take more damage, so why wouldn't you cast one? The ultimate goal of combat is to remove your foe from the field of battle. And the trap is a shortcut to that end. You've used traps before, I'm certain. But this is where you learn to use them well. Brace yourself. This might be a little.
Okay. I'm getting a bit fatigued, chat. We may have to call the Plaza of Conquests short after this fight.
You're a powerful young wizard. I'll grant you that. But let us see how you fare against one who spent his lifetime mastering the use of traps.
We'll see. Steel pip. That's not a trap, that's a prison. Let's summon. Steel pip from him again. This is gonna hurt. Or not. Conductor's whistle. You're gonna... Yeah, I'm just gonna balance blade. We don't have time for Blade Storm with this one. Yeah, I'm gonna buff Manny. Not gonna risk it if he generates a power pip next turn. Yes, he does have a turn. Putting yourself in a bit of a vulnerable position, but it doesn't matter. Because they're dead this turn. $25, $35, $40, $20, $40, $70. Pop that pox. Okay.
You surprised me. I figured you'd fold like a piece of origami. Instead, you handled yourself like a warrior born. Take these lessons to heart.
Fantastic. Back to Laszlo Starblade. Hello, Laszlo.
You've made it back, so apparently you've learned something. Now that you've been through strategy boot camp, it's time for your next challenge.
Okay.
You've yet to face our first great foe, the greatest champion of Dronic, the Shrouded Wizard's army. This very champion fought his way all the way to the throne of Dragonspire to claim it for his Lord Dronic. Show me that you will fight for Dragonspire and all it stands for. Use the skills you've been taught and defeat him. Use a crystal to summon Dronic's champion and show him what you're made of.
Use the summoning crystal to defeat Dronic's champion, who is a kraken, apparently. Defeat Sea Lord. Steel Pit. Summon. Steel Pit. conduct his whistle. You're gonna donate power. You only have 1 pip, so I should feel safe to Blade Storm. Now you're gonna Dragon Blade. I'll Balance Blade you. Dragon Blading again? Guess I can use this turn to feint. Buff minion. Then another buff minion. This should be, this is a full buff, so it should easily take him out. 20, 25, 35, 40, 40, 70, 70. Yeah. Easily took him out. Back to Laszlo's Starblade.
You defeated him. I'm at a loss, actually. It took a league of Dragonspire's wizards and warriors to defeat him when he breached the throne room of Dragonspire. I did not think it possible that you could have done so much on your own, but now that I've seen your power, I think you are the one we've been waiting for.
Am I?
I hid the last portal stone in the lowermost vault of the Great Chasm during the Titan Army's assault. The librarian should help you find your way. Once you've recovered it from there, bring it back, and I'll activate it for you.
Fantastic. Back to the Athenium, back to Milo's Bookworm.
You need to find something within the Great Chasm? Oh my. You might want to consider other options. It's rather dangerous, you know.
Yep.
Well, it's not my place to keep students from risking their lives, so I'll tell you what I know. Unfortunately, that's very little when it comes to the geography of the Great Chasm. I can tell you, however, that the last I heard, there was someone there who may be of help. Seek Belia Windgazer out within the Great Chasm. She'll help you find what you seek.
Fantastic. Well, chat. that was, that's what we're going to be doing for today. Let me, find someone to raid you out to. Let's send you to this person. They are doing side quests on their balance.